Hey gang, it's JC, and this is the Daily Dose for Friday, July 8th, 2011, a combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. Great television archives, top of the page. Eye candy along the bottom. Sexually Speaking with Dr. Kathy Naughton, the Center for Sexual Health, down below. And our rock and roll poll question over in the corner. Results from yesterday. What's going to become of the NFL season this year? Number one answer, 46% of you say the stalemate will wipe out the first few weeks and then they will start the season late. That's what I think, by the way. Good answer, guys. Number two answer, both sides will get things worked out and the season will begin on time. 40% of you don't think you're right, but we'll see. And 13% of you think that the entire season is going to end up lost. All right, today's rock and roll poll question. What are your feelings about the VP Fair? It just ended last weekend, and we have a little time to reflect right now. So the question is, A, we pretty much go every year. B, if we do go, it's only for the fireworks or one of the big music acts. Or C, I wouldn't be caught dead at the VP Fair. You answer down there in the corner, and we'll give you the results Monday here on jcontheline.com, and the Daily Dose here, and of course on the Big 550 KTRS, where Trish Gazelle and I reside every weekday between noon and 3. That's the Big 550 KTRS. Well, Aretha Franklin and Jay Leno are coming to town. The old Kiel Opera House is opening back up. They're calling it the Peabody Opera House. And Jay Leno and Aretha Franklin are coming in for the grand reopening on October 1st. That's going to end up being a circus you just watch. So every year, this outfit by the name of the Trust for America's Health and the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation put out a report on obesity in the United States called F as in fat. And once again, the champ is Mississippi, where the adult obesity rate is almost 35%. The number of obese adults rose in 16 states last year. 2/3 of adults and almost 1/3 of the kids are obese or overweight. By the way, Missouri checked in at number 11 and Illinois at number 23. Yes, people are getting fatter, and yes, we should be concerned about it. But if you look very closely at the definition of obesity, according to these statistics and these parameters, I'm obese. And I got a little bit of a gut on me, but I've lost another 5 pounds, and so I don't like to think of myself as obese. So what the hell's going on? Maybe they want everybody to be just like stick figures running around. All right, Ozzy Osbourne is selling his home for $13 million. It has 6 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and a walk-in medicine closet. Roger Clemens has asked his lawyers to petition the court to have his trial moved to Orlando, Florida. And thanks to zookeeper Kevin James, will replace Casey Anthony as the most hated person in America. All right, several years ago, I heard something about some clowns in New York were thinking about turning Silence of the Lambs into a musical. And I didn't hear anything about it for a long time. Well, guess what? I assumed the project was dead. I'm wrong. Yes, it is a comedy, and it's called Silence, the musical, and it's, they say, Naked Gun style humor with a lot of over-accentuation of Jodie Foster's lisp and stuff like that. There is a profanity-laced future classic song in this production called Put the Effing Lotion in the Basket. And if you punch around online, I'm sure you'll find it. I can't. I can't. All right, believe it or not, people who make over $70,000 a year are actually 30% more likely to shoplift than people who make under $20,000. There are two theories. One, some rich people feel entitled to shoplift a few little things because they've spent so much at that store in the past, which is pretty messed up logic. And two, rich people sometimes try to take their anger out on something impersonal like a store. That makes more sense to me. Also, according to a new survey, tonight, Friday, is the best night for sleeping. 37% of people say they get their best night's sleep on Friday nights. That night is very, very good. The worst night is Sunday because everybody's thinking about going back to work the next day. Also, there's some other statistics on this thing. They found that 26% of men and 16% of women have fallen asleep at work. Survey also found that only 71% of people have their own side of the bed. I am shocked by that. we thought it would be a lot higher than that on people who say they stick to their side of a bed even when they're in a hotel. Check in on this thing. But I just can't believe that there are people who get in on a different side of the bed every night. That just shocks me. All right, learn something every day. If you're planning to hit our nation's national parks this summer, keep this in mind. Scalpers have supposedly bought up virtually all the campsite reservations in Yosemite National Park, and they're selling them for 6 times their face value. And on Wednesday at Yellowstone, a grizzly bear fatally attacked a hiker for the first time in 25 years. I'm sure his last words were, "Don't worry, honey, he's more afraid of us than we are of him." All right, Zookeeper coming out today. Kevin James, alleged comedy. And Horrible Bosses. This one I'm actually a little more interested in, with Jason Bateman, Jamie Foxx, Jason Sudeikis from Saturday Night Live, Kevin Spacey, and Colin Farrell. I've seen lots of movies that have fantastic casts like this and still suck. We'll check it out. We'll try to find out for you. All right, it was on this date in 1881 that a druggist by the name of Edward Berner of Two Rivers, Wisconsin, invented the ice cream sundae. Here's what happened. You probably heard the story. A customer asked him to top a dish of ice cream with chocolate sauce, the sauce previously only used for flavored sodas, which for some reason were illegal to serve on Sundays. So Berner sold this ice cream concoction on the Sabbath, called it a sundae, and there you got it. All right, JC's Eye Candy today. It's going to be one of those weekends that's just going to be, especially the second half of the weekend, it's going to be an absolute scorcher with temperatures, 95, 96, 97 degrees, heat indices of like 105. So we're going right back into the steam bath, especially when you get into Sunday. So I pulled out some pictures that were taken at Busch Stadium in the middle of a snowstorm back in January. We have provided those for you. If nothing else, it'll psychologically cool you off. And those pictures are right below what you're looking at right now on Eye Candy. Make sure you check that out. All right, so what are your feelings about the VP Fair? A, we pretty much go every year. B, if we do go, it's only for the fireworks and one of the big music acts. Or C, I wouldn't be caught dead at the VP Fair. There it is for you. That's our rock and roll poll question. You can answer right there in the corner. And again, we have fabulous television archives up there in the Wayback Machine and stuff like that. Punch around, you'll find really, really cool stuff. And next week, as we go into the All-Star break, we're going to have the Cardinals mid-season report card. And it's all over the road. I can tell you that already. Yeah, okay, we're in first place, or at least we are today, here on Friday as I'm recording this. Lord knows what's going to happen by Sunday when we actually reach the All-Star break. But that'll be coming up on Monday. We'll tell you, how I think that the Cardinals did in the first half of this season. So something to look forward to on Monday as we all try to get back into work mode after that beautiful 4th of July holiday. It has been tough the last couple of days. I feel for you folks because I'm right there with you. All right, that's it. JC's Daily Dose for Friday, July 8th, 2011, a combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. Don't forget, we're on the air every day. Excuse me, I bumped the table. We're on every day on the Big 550 KTRS. Trish does Trish's Trash at 10 minutes to 3, and then his Frank Opinion Show. We're on at noon every day on the Big 550 KTRS. Make sure you tell all your friends. That's it. In the meantime, we've beaten this one to death. Have a great weekend. See you later. Bye.